Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another live stream by the Option School. This is your friend Pradeep Singla. Hopefully, all of you are in great trades, as already we had given a warning of sharp fall in the market. I can now claim that okay, we have told you there can be sharp fall, right or not? So, a few days back, we have done a video what to do when there is a sharp fall in the market. So, what more than to almost 180 190 points in a day we have got a fall today. Most of you must be, I don't know, happy or whatever. So hopefully all of you are able to take care of your trades with this kind of a move. It's not only that market is nervous. Problem is that okay, traders start becoming very nervous. Hopefully my voice is audible. If you can confirm, then let us start our today's topic. Put for put and call for call. I'll let you know what is the meaning of this topic. It may look very meaningless right now. So can you confirm that my voice is audible? Thanks, Mr. JP, for confirming that my voice is audible. So welcome to another live stream by the Option School. All of you who are seeing this channel for the first time, go ahead and press that subscribe button. And once you are doing that, do not forget to click on bell icon also, so that whenever we are live, which we are most of the working days at around 9 p.m., you will get the notification also if you press that bell icon. And for all others, okay, what is the like count for all the family members? We need to press the like button before starting the video. Okay, so what I can see on screen right now, I don't know whether I'm right or wrong. We have got 59 likes, and let's have few more likes. As Deepak ji is saying, today's target is 300 plus likes, and hopefully, I know from the topic that okay, many of you will definitely get benefited from the topic. How many of you are having any trades which you feel are stuck up if market keeps on going down? Can you just write it in the chat window? This will give this discussion will give some time to our friends who join this live stream only once the live stream starts. As many of you can see the notification earlier, but many of our other friends start uh, joining the live stream only once we start speaking. So we need to give them at least 2 minutes time. So anybody who has stuck up positions, in the sense, okay, any long positions. I still remember that video which we have done 3 days back. I think if I'm not wrong, maybe on Wednesday. Any stuck up positions means any long positions obviously will be now stuck up, right? So holding 10,800 put, Rupali ma'am says, okay, which expiry? Uh, Love comments of so-called experts in TV. Suddenly from bullish they started saying that we always stated that it will fall. So same status I am also maintaining. Okay, tomorrow it goes up, they will say they said so. So funny. Yes, so if market from here tomorrow again goes to 11,100, they will start talking of 11,500, 11,800, and 12,000. And if market sheds another 100 points, they will start talking about 10,500, 10,000, and 9,800. That is how. So they are taking a sort of a hedge position in both the directions. They are always right, whether any viewer makes money or not. Right? Okay, so Rupali ma'am says 10,800 August. That means a month end. Mr. Ghosh says I have a Nifty bank which is 22. Bank Nifty is falling at a much greater speed compared to Nifty. Today both the things were uh, pretty bad, and it was now I can claim it was expected. Because 3 days back I told you it will fall. Right? So I'm truly eligible to follow the ways of all those anchors on TV also, right? But today's topic basically is if you do this properly, I think most of your trades can be taken care, and this becomes a very important string in your overall scheme of things if you roll over your trades properly. So we had a choice whether we call today's video as a rollover trade, but what on the weekend we have done a lot of analysis, and what we found is lot of our content as such is getting copied and pasted on different channels, and that was really slightly disappointing, right? So we said, okay, now onwards, if we are giving any good examples we'll give only in exclusive videos rather than giving it publicly, because as it is, people are not even changing the numbers and copying pasting the thing. So that is really frustrating. But anyway, let's see. We just because of them, we don't want to do any kind of injustice to all our viewers, right? So let's see what is the topic today. Hopefully most of you have joined. So we have seen big fall in the markets today as predicted by the option school, right? Okay. And now, will this fall continue, or will there be a reversal? Now if you are an unhedged trader, uh, then definitely this is a cause of worry, because this kind of a fall of almost 2% today, and we have seen last 2 3 days also, during expiry also, market suddenly going down. So if I'm not wrong, within 1 week markets have gone down by almost 500 points, which is huge. 5%, roughly 5% fall in a week is not a small thing. And if you're not sitting on any bad M2M, that means you are already a good trader and you are able to cover these kind of falls very well, right? So markets, I'll show you how markets are changing levels, which are very quickly. And if markets keep on changing the levels very fast, it's not easy for any trader. You cannot stay very static in such circumstances. Maybe okay, the trades like what we have done in smart edges, maybe some iron counters and all those combo two kind of trades are okay. But normal trades, that okay, where you are sometimes trying to neutralize your Greeks, and you're trying to sell some extra puts or sell some extra calls. So today market was falling, so if you're selling some extra calls, you don't know tomorrow markets can go up by more than 180 points. They can go up by, they can have a gap up by 150 points, and then further go up by 100 points. So whatever adjustment you have done today will drastically go waste. In fact, it will start haunting you, because if I had not done that adjustment, it would have been better, right? So trader definitely need to have a strong rollover strategy in place in these kind of markets. Without having a good rollover strategy, it is very difficult to make profits, unless and until you are a totally I'll say intraday trader, right? So SGX2 is up. Yes, SGX is up. Please name them. Oh no, why should I give them any kind of publicity, Mr. Ghosh, right? And how you select such app topics, because we are also in the market. We know what everybody is struggling with, Mr. Krishna, right? Yes, that's what, Mr. Subhash. We are in the markets right from 9, or rather, I'll say not from 9:15, from 9 o'clock to almost 3:30, 3:35, right? Okay, so we need to have a strong rollover, and a simple strong rollover strategy can totally reverse the situation for them. So there can be, so I will be giving you some tips on how to roll over. And very sorry that I wanted to include some examples. So last 10 minutes we are all discussing whether we should give these examples, or we should, okay, if you want to give these examples, we'll give it in maybe in a membership area. And so we removed some slides from today's presentation. Sorry for that, right? Okay, if I see uh, data, okay, for last 5 6 days, maybe for from last 1 week, see what is happening. If market has made a high of, see this, 11,341 on just 3 sessions before. 29 July, 11,341 was the high, and see what has happened today. 10,882 is a low, right? So within 3 sessions, or you can say within 4 sessions, market has given away almost 450 points. Now this kind of a fall is not very great, especially for option sellers, because when market is making huge upward moves, obviously, to counter losses on your short calls, obviously many of you must have sold some put options. It was happening at the fag end of the expiry, so selling 30th July of put options doesn't make sense. So many of you must have sold some August options, and most of time people select August options are which are just a round of numbers, right? So which are more liquid also. So you might have sold some 11,000 put options, somebody might have sold 10,900 put options, and within a span of, let's say, 2 to 3 trading sessions, all those put options are now becoming a bad trade for us, right? So that way, what to do in such a scenario? In such a scenario, it makes lot of sense that okay, you roll over your positions in such a way that you see, if you remember, full last month, uh, I was advising all of you to roll over your calls because market was unstoppable. Market was moving up, moving up, moving up. Now, if somebody has converted all his calls into puts, now today he is struggling again. First, he has lost in calls. Now he will be losing in puts. These kind of markets which make 500, 600 points just as if they are moving by 30, 40 points. Here it makes sense. So please remember the topic. Put for put, call for call means whenever you are rolling over your positions, please ensure that you are rolling over your position in such a way uh, that okay, you are selling put for put and you're selling call for call, so that in case market reverses, and market reverses so many times within a month. If you see the whole month analysis, I can show you so many times it will give opportunity for short calls to book profit. So many times it gives opportunities for short puts to book profit. The only problem happens with some new traders is that okay, when market is going up, they will aggressively sell puts, and suddenly market will go down. Now they're stuck up in puts, so now they will convert that put into a call, and then market again start going up. So market going down is giving a loss, market going up is giving a loss. So we need to avoid that situation. Obviously, whatever things I'm saying, it's not that okay, you ignore all your Greeks and delta theta, golden ratio, and all those things. Don't ignore that. Maintain that while maintaining, as many of you must have seen, we have done a very good case study also, right? While maintaining those things, there are different choices with you. Even if you are a hedged option trader, even if you are maintaining your Greeks well, you have different options at any given point. You can you have different choices, I should say. Options will again get make people confused. You have different choices to make changes in your trade. Now, which choice to choose, that makes all the difference in your ultimate profit and loss in your account. Right? So if I say put for put and call for call means if your sold put is getting stuck, roll over to another put. Right? If your sold put is now, obviously why this line is on the top, because today if somebody is getting stuck, obviously he must be getting stuck in on a put side, because the way market was going down. So put side will get stuck up, call side obviously will be giving you profit. So it makes sense to roll over the put option. And if your call is getting stuck, whenever market starts moving up, obviously the call will start bleeding. So roll over to call only. That is the meaning of put for put and call for call. And markets give opportunities in both the directions. And so, what are the important points you must consider while doing this? What are the important points when you are rolling over your positions? Right? This is something. If you know this, I think you can get out of any bad situation. That okay, when I'm rolling over my position, now rolling over can be you can change the strike prices in the same expiry, or you can shift to next expiry also. So if you keep some of the points which I'm going to share, and without an example, sorry for that. So those points will definitely take care that okay, most of the times you are making you're at least not losing. So if your worst scenario is that okay, you're not losing anything, then obviously profits will always come, and ultimately you will be able to accumulate profits. The problem is you make profits for let's say few weeks or few months, and then there is a bad month when all the profits get wiped out, and then again we are back to square one. So if you are able to maintain the profits and there are no losses in the trade, that always make good sense in the longer period. So what are the points which we need to take care? Let me show you some important considerations, and before that let us have few more likes. Meanwhile, let me read some chat. Please join the group. You won't repent. Okay, thanks. People are copying means you're becoming famous. That's okay. Dr. Kadam, that's a good consolation to all of us. If we roll, then should roll only bleeding side or both? Now that is something you need to consider, Mr. Ratan. It's a very good question. If we roll, then should we roll only the bleeding side or we should roll both? This is something. Hopefully, these few points which may look very simple will will take away these kind of questions from your mind. And if you get answer to these kind of questions, I am saying you can take care of any situation. Accept the situation that okay, people are not liking the video. Still, there are 100 people who have not clicked on the like button. I don't know why. What is a good time to roll over? Should we wait till soul strike is at the money or slightly away from at the money? Again, a very good question, Mr. Mehul. Let's see whether it can get answered. Okay, Mr. Rohish. Okay, not an issue. Okay, so we have a little bit of more likes, but still, many of our viewers are still not in a mood to like the video. Hopefully, when I give you these important points, I don't know without example whether these points will make any, uh, whether these points will make the meaningful, uh, the required intended meaning or not. So we need to see that, right? Let's see. Now, first and foremost, hopefully you are clear with that. Whenever rolling up or down, try to get full premium, right? You need to get your full premium. What does this mean? That suppose you are put, let's say Rubali ma'am has sold at 10,800 put, and that 10,800 put was sold at, let's say I'm just guesstimating the numbers. Let us say that 10,800 put was sold at 100 rupees, and now market is already very close to 10,800, and we want to roll over. Now let us say the value of this put is uh, 150 rupees. So when you are rolling down, obviously the put you need to roll down, maybe to roll over to next month also. You must consider that okay, I should get that 150 rupees, complete 150 rupees, right? So whenever you are rolling up or rolling down your position, suppose you are selling a call and you sold it at 100 rupees, now you are squaring it off at 150 rupees and rolling it up. So you must ensure that okay, you are not leaving any premium, you are getting full premium, right? And you can easily get full premium if you are changing the expiry. So if you are shifting it from let's say 6th August to let's say 13th August, or from 13th August to 20th August, or 20th August to 27th August, or from 27th August to September and expiry, you always get this premium and you are able to roll up or roll down your position depending upon which what is the day when you are rolling, how far you are from weekly or monthly expiry. You can always get an extra space of 150 to 200 points, right? So if you are changing the expiry, definitely you will get the premium also, and you will get some extra space also. Now 10,800, if you can check option chain, you can easily find out that okay, if there is a 10,800 put, you can easily roll it down to 10,000, maybe 650 or 600 even for 13th August. If I'm talking about weekly options, this becomes very important for weekly options. So you are easily able to roll it up, roll it down by 150 points without losing any premium at all, provided, as Rupali ma'am is asking a question, if you are rolling it at appropriate time. If you are very late in rolling up or rolling down your position, then you may not be able to complete the premium, right? Now I'm answering Mr. Mehul Patel's. Is it Mr. Mehul's question or Mr. I think that has gone up in the chat. If you're not getting full premium on one of the sides, try to get full premium in combination. So, Rupali Web, if you have sold 10,800 put, uh, some contra trade must have been done wherein you have sold a call also. So, combine call and put, let us say it was sold at around rupees 200, and now the call is hardly worth 20 rupees and put is worth 100 rupees. So, still it is 120 rupees. So, you need to see, or let us say put is at 150 rupees, the total is 170. It's very important. I've seen so many traders practically not knowing that okay, overall are they in profit or are they in loss. They are already in profit, but they are only seeing that losing put side because market has gone down by 200-300 points in few days. They are not at all seeing what has happened to their call, because what happens with most of the accounts is that okay, today's closing rates are taken as tomorrow's opening rates in your trading account, which you press as what is that F11 or something like that. So what happens is you are still seeing M to M, which is negative, but overall you are already positive if you see the prices at which you have sold the positions. If the prices at which you have already sold the positions, you are already in profit. You need to decide: shall I scare off? Shall I get rid of this position because I'm already in profit and market has already gone one sided, or shall I continue and uh, and adjust the trade so that I can extract some more profit from this trade, right? So first thing is your calculation should be very strong that okay, at what price I have sold my positions. If you're maintaining an Excel sheet or if you're maintaining in some software in some place, that really helps, because this is, I'll say, at least 30 to 35% of traders do not know at what price they have sold their positions. They only know that okay, they are losing. They really do not know at what price they have sold position. What is the price now? Is it a decent loss? It's a no loss. It's a profit also. Many times it's a profit, and you don't know it's a profit because you are seeing the screen only. Screen will show you M2M for the day only, right? So if you're not getting full premium on one of the sides, let's say the put has become in Rupali Web's case, let us say the put has become 150 rupees, the call is 20 rupees, the total is 170. Let us say initially the trade was done at 200 rupees, so she is still into profit. She can really exit the trade without doing any adjustment, right? But let us say that is not the case, and now the initial trade was taken at, let us say, 130 rupees. Now the put is 150 rupees and the call is 20 rupees, so it's 170 rupees. Now you need to ensure that okay, you need to shift the put, get some extra space. Let us say for getting that extra space, you are giving back 20 rupees to the market. So try to get that 20 rupees extra from the call side. So ultimately, if you're leaving 170 rupees on the table, you must collect 170 rupees in combination. I'm saying in combination means the sum total of call and put should give you that kind of money. So not leaving premium is a good tactics in the beginning. This is the almost the first day of the market, and very first market showed its color, right? Now right on the first day, if I start leaving some premium, then by the time another 7 8 days go in the market, with every day market moving like 100 200 points here and there, maybe in few days I will be having a trade in which even if everything expires at zero, I am not going to make profit. So I do not want to enter into such a situation. So my first 2 3 4 fights should be such that okay, I am not leaving a premium. After that, if I am required to do something, then I should start leaving a premium also. So if I collected to, let us say, 150 rupees in the beginning, it's obvious that okay, I'm not going to make that 150 rupees profit. So can I make uh, 50 rupees out of that? So I have a leeway of leaving 100 rupees premium. So should I leave that 100 rupees in one shot? No, I should leave that 100 rupees maybe by shifting my positions by 20 30 points. So there is a very good mechanism. If I can show you in the option chain, I will definitely ensure that okay, those slides which we have made for today's video, we will show at least to our premium members, right? There is a very good uh, calculation in the option chain which says you that okay, by leaving 20 30 rupees you can always buy a safety of 50 rupees. Sometimes by leaving 20 rupees you can buy a safety of 100 rupees. That becomes very clear when you see the options. So use those techniques, and then out of that initial 150 rupees you can start leaving 20 rupees depending upon how the market is behaving, right? So 11.5 and 10.8, ma'am. So obviously you have good profit on 11.5. So you need to accordingly ensure that okay, if you're shifting your positions, the sum total is equivalent at least, if not better, than what is your position right now, right? Mr. Arun says, what should be done if one side is deep in the money? That is the biggest problem. Ultimately, you see, you have to break the trade. Uh, how to log our trades effectively or share your way of keeping records at least with members. We'll see that we will also now focus whenever we are giving some videos with examples, that has to be for hopefully only for members only, right? M2M is misleading definitely. In Obstra we can record, yes, Obstra you can save at least if you are working in the free version, you can save two strategies, right? So save those two strategies and at least do not lose money unnecessarily. To get rid of copy paste, should we go for videos for members only? That can be done, Dr. Rajan, but as of now, we do not have that facility in YouTube that okay, you can do videos only for members. I think that is still in beta version and they are still testing it. A lot of changes, even YouTube is bringing. I think we have been given this circular that okay, from 3rd August, for some of the channels, even the membership, many times I have seen people are not able to make join the membership because they want to do net banking or debit card payment. So I think they're going to introduce, I don't know for everybody or for a few channels, they're going to introduce that okay, you can uh, use even net banking and debit cards, but in that case you need to buy 3 months membership, something of that sort YouTube is trying to do. So that also will help people join the membership, because many times a lot of people are not very comfortable using some credit cards, which is obvious and very well respected, right? uh, if after rollover again call or put got challenged, then again rollover, who is stopping you, Mr. Mittal? You can do that, right? Uh, we will definitely do that examples, Mr. Gupta, because without examples, it becomes very, very difficult to comprehend whatever nonsense I am talking, right? So let's see, but shall we expect exclusive video? Don't expect anything, sir. I don't know when I will get time to create that, because this weekend again we have a workshop. So generally on weekends you get time to create those videos. So maybe if required, if we see that okay, market is really challenging every trader. So for members, what we need to do is maybe we need to skip a live stream and create a members video only. But if think the way other markets are catching up, I don't think we will see a good fall tomorrow. Also, I think we will see a good recovery tomorrow. So most of the things will be comfortable for most of us. So that is why we may not do that very quickly. I'm not giving you any glorified false promises, right? So calculation of loss and profit are extremely important to maintain that Excel sheet, or at least I have seen very big traders just having a small diary wherein they write the date, they write the trade, and they write at what value they have sold or purchased of them. Just it takes not more than 30 seconds to just write your trade at what price you have. So from there, it can always be calculated that okay, what exactly has happened in my trade. Most of the broker sites don't show you the executed price. I think this advantage is there in Sharekhan. I think they show you the executed price only, so you can always make out the right decision that okay, whether uh, at this point my overall trade. Obviously, you are not seeing on one leg of the trade. You are seeing the overall leg of the trade. Overall trade, whether it is profit or not, we have to see that, right? So Obstra has delayed, yeah, data is delayed by 5 to 10 minutes in the I think free version. I think in the paid version, it is pretty much not more than few seconds. Yes, I am answering. I think maybe Mr. Arun's question. Do not allow positions to go deep in the if we allow positions to go deep in the money, definitely it becomes very, very difficult to do any kind of adjustments on. Uh, but then still we should do the adjustment. So one of the adjustments in that case is you have to break the trade and you have to we generally call it break square, right? So you have to break the trade and maybe let us say you have something like 11,200 and market is already at 10,880 or 890, which is already 400 rupees. Very difficult to shift this put down. So maybe for one put, you have to sell two puts which are worth 200 rupees or which are worth 150 rupees, and balance 100 rupees you have to cover from the call side. So if the trade has really gone deep in the money, definitely you have to put in a little bit of extra effort so that the trade. So generally, I will say as of now, anybody who is into 10,900 and tomorrow market doesn't go above 11,000, you are in a right frame to already do a uh, this is the right time to roll over your position, because you cannot maintain a 10,900 position when market is going down to 10,000. So maybe shift it to 10,800, 10,700, and if market goes up, you can bring it back, right? Do not worry about little bit of brokerage what you are paying. So as of now, it's important that okay, all your 10,900, 10,950, 11,000 kind of puts. If I'm again saying if markets do not recover and go above 11,000, we must ensure that at the money puts or slightly in the money put should be converted into slightly out of the money. That always makes sense, because there is one thing is the theta decay. There is something else also, which again not possible to speak on this public platform. So it's always better not to be at the money forget about in the money or deep in the money. You must take action. So as soon as the market has gone below 10,900, okay, today if you have not left, today you have not changed those 10,900 positions, it's pretty much okay, because sometimes out of panic we do more mistakes. So tomorrow if market is not recovering, so tomorrow suppose market goes to 10,950 and hovering around 950 and 11,000, definitely all of us who are having 11,000 ports or 10,900 ports must do something with those ports and bring them down. If you want to change expiry, change expiry. So always, if you are into weekly options, it becomes much easier. That okay, even if you are wrong, then also sometimes you're making profit and you can close the trades. If we are into a monthly trade, or we are into a second month trade, then these kind of, then to never allow positions to become even at them, right? If you're into weekly trades, little bit of at the money, little bit of in the money is okay, because even then the decay is very fast, right? So what Mr. Arun says, June 22,000 put expiry, I rolled back to August 20,500. uh, I moved to 19,500. What's supposed to lose in July? I have completely, yes. So Arun has really started using this uh, tactic very effectively. He has been sending me messages also. So good, Arun. I'm really happy that okay, you're using this rollover technique very well, right? Entry price is shown in Zerodha also. I don't know. Some of the traders show that, some of the brokers do not show that. Should we try breaking the trade first or rollover first? Breaking the trade is uh, almost similar to rollover, Mr. Mehul. But yes, if it's a long-term trade, let's say you have taken toss and it's a December trade. So if it's a long-term trade, let's say it's a September trade or an October trade, never allow the trade to become even at the moment. If it's a short-term trade, you can you can wait till it becomes at the money and take a wise decision. But it's a long-term trade, never allow the trade to become at the money, right? Please make video for full use of Opstra. Okay, hopefully these Opstra people are listening. Uh, I'll do that. I'll try to do. You see, the parts which we think are useful, we definitely will make videos. But whenever we make videos and we don't get 200 likes, it's really bad. 155, 156, we are still struggling for 200 likes. So go ahead and click on the like button. 10,850 put is in loss. Shall I move to 10,700 put? Definitely, Dr. Murthy. 10,850 is still out of the money. But take care that, okay, what happens to the market? Or just don't plan everything blindly. Suppose market goes to 10,950, 975, then the rollover will be cheaper. There is a cost to rollover. Let me tell you all these things. There is a cost to rollover. So we need to reduce that cost to roll down, roll up, roll over. So we need to see that also. Shall I go for inverted triangle? Oh my God. Inverted triangle is your last, it's your Brahmastar, Ashwin, for all these channel viewers. You see, that is the last thing to do. That is not the first thing to be used, right? It's like if you are fighting a war, so first maybe you will try some swords, and then maybe you will try some pistols, some hand grenades, and then finally you will use nuclear weapons. So inverted triangle is like a last weapon in your hands. If you use it in the first instance, what after that? That also has a limited usage, right, Mr. Ashwin? That also has a limited usage. Once it has also started failing, then what will you do, right? Uh, can you show the examples in chat? Then members, oh, I can't write those many examples, Mr. Krishna, in the chat. So chat is visible to everybody, right? It's not that okay, chat is visible to only members. We definitely want to give this information to members. So only solution is we make a members only video, which we'll try to do. If we find that okay, overall market situation is becoming difficult, definitely we'll come up with a members video. Uh, shall we go for delta? If you are able to, Mr. Gupta, if you are able to neutralize your delta, that is the best thing to do. Right? Yes, they have some webinars which are very good and explanatory. Uh, if we roll over the trade, obviously you have to close the trade. Then only you see you don't require extra money to adjust your positions. That is not a very wise thing to do. That okay, whenever I'm rolling over, I need another 5 lakh rupees. That is not great, right? So do not roll over to September too early because we are on the first day. Yeah? We are on the first day of August. Uh, so that's good. So in the end, yes, inverted triangle makes sense. Right in the beginning, going for inverted triangle do not make sense. I'm saying that is the last resort. That is not the first resort. That is not something we need to do in the beginning, right? Anybody willing to join, you can join as our gold member, diamond member. In diamond member, you can send your trades to us and we will reply whatever is our view. And in smart hedges, you can see some of our trades and adjustments. For joining, you can click on this join button, or there is a link given in the description. Also, there is a link given for Opstra also. If anybody wants to use Opstra, you can use free of cost also. You can use paid version. In paid version, if you pay through the link given and use TOS10, TOS10, then you will get 10% discount, whichever package, whether monthly or I think they are monthly or 6 monthly kind of package. So you will get 10% discount on that also. So avail that benefit that is given in the link. All of you have already joined. Most welcome for our August 8th and 9th workshop. We have already had a rollover case study, which we have again done some additions to that based on what is happening in weekly options, right? So in addition to basics, Greeks, volatile market strategies, long-term wealth creation strategies, time spreads, and independent and repair trades, ratio spreads, toss wells, like we are also using some historical data, some back testing for how the rollover, what we say, put for put, call for call. So we call it PPCC, right, in our jargons. So PPCC, based on that, we have done some back testing, and we are going to show that also to all the participants. Excel sheet always helps. Yes, definitely. Mr. Chandrajana is an expert in that, right? Okay, Dr. Kadam has done in a triangle. That's really uh, good. Thanks, Pradeep, for your inputs. We will be able to survive. Definitely, you will not only survive, but you will flourish also, Mr. Arun. Don't worry about that, right? Smart hedges perks, please explain. No, there is hardly any time gap, Mr. Shekhar. So as soon as we take the trade, we try to post it in the community section within a minute. So it is generally less than uh, 90 seconds that we post the trade, and if we do an adjustment, again within 90 seconds we try to post that adjustment in our community section. It's only the matter of time. So we do the trade and immediately we start, one person starts typing the trade also, right? So there is no gap at all, not more than 1.5 minutes, right? You promised to send the PDF file of double calendar spread. All the PDF files of double calendar spreads are already shared with everybody. Mr. Gopal, why you're saying this after 1 month? Where were you so far? So if you have not received, definitely contact our people. We will send you right now also if you have attended that, right? If you have not attended, so we will not send. But all the participants have already received double calendar spread file, right? And okay, all of you who are interested in joining this workshop, you can contact us. You can follow us on Twitter. Okay, thanks to all of you. Many of you have started already joined us on Twitter. We are planning to do some good, exciting things at Twitter also. So at the rate the option school, and there is a link given in the description also. I want all of you to be there so that we can, if we want to do some communication during market hours, it is impossible to do it on YouTube. It has to be done on Twitter. So go ahead and do that, right? And if you want to join any of our programs, you can contact us. You can talk to us. You can call us. You can send a WhatsApp on these numbers, and you can write to us at info@the option school. How to communicate what, Mr. Shekhar? It depends upon what is the communication. So you can write a mail to us. You can send a WhatsApp message to us. So smart hedges people will have all the benefits of diamond membership also till the time we are not closing the diamond membership. So there is a thought going on that okay, we may close the diamond membership uh, maybe within few weeks, right? Once we have closed that, then smart hedge means only smart hedge. So smart hedge doesn't mean, let me again explain to all of you, smart hedge doesn't mean that okay, you're going to take all the training in the smart hedge, and all the trades will be discussed one by one with all of you. That is not at all possible. Nothing can replace the workshop, let me tell you, right? Many of you are writing to us, why this trade, why that trade. So we are not at all going to answer any such queries. Sorry for that, but then smart hedge is for people who wanted to just see the trades. If you want to discuss each and everything, it is impossible for us to discuss with so many people. So there is hardly any communication in the comment section. Sometime if there is a doubt, we definitely are ready to clarify that doubt, so that you are not confused about the trade. But if you want that, okay, we need to explain logic of each and every step, my dear friends, very sorry, I'm not a person who will unnecessarily say glorified things about anything. So smart edge, many people think is a replacement of workshop. I don't know. It's a extension of workshop. So if you have learned the logics in the workshop, you can see some practical application in the smart edge, right? So there is not much of a communicates. WhatsApp number is given because that's a kind of a diamond facility. You can ask your trades, not questions about smart edge, but your trades, and we answer all the queries between 4 to 6. So if you are asking something after 6 o'clock, obviously it will be getting answered on the next day, right? So hopefully I've explained everything. In gold membership, you can participate in live chat. You have access to some of the exclusive videos. In diamond membership, in addition to this, you can contact us on WhatsApp, not in live markets. You can write your questions whenever you want to say, but we are answering only between 4 to 6. And in smart hedges, you have gold membership benefit, diamond membership benefit. In addition to that, in the community section, you can see some of our hedged trades, right? So hopefully, we have never discussed the membership in so much of detail. I have explained you, and my again request is for workshops or for joining any of our webinars, you can contact these numbers. But please, please, if you have any questions on our YouTube membership, the people who are attending these numbers will not have any idea about those memberships. For all, you have to write it in the comment section only, and people who are attending the comment sections, they will be able to guide you. Not so many of you are calling us and saying, okay, I want to take gold membership, this membership. So half an hour call, but no result. So my request to all of you is, your time is also very precious. Our time is also very precious. So if you have any doubts about memberships, check YouTube or write it in the comment of any video. We are seeing all the comments, right? So we'll try to clarify there. It's very difficult to clarify on phone. On phone, basically for workshops or for webinars, you can contact us. You can write to us at info@theoptionschool.in. Also, 5 more likes so that we are at least achieving our target of uh, 200 likes, right? And share this video to whomsoever you think it will be useful. There may be many guys who are losing in the market and they really do not know what to do. They really do not know. This has happened to me also, that okay, you can roll up or roll down or roll over your position. So if somebody just tells it, the solution looks very simple once you know it, but unless and until you know it, the positions are bleeding like anything. So there may be a friend or a colleague or a relative who doesn't know, to share this video to that, so that to them, so that they also know there are concepts like this. Write your comments, questions, queries, feedback, suggestions in the comment section, and we try to answer all the comments as soon as possible. And if you are still not subscribed to the channel, you are definitely missing something really useful in options market. We have a battery of people who can guide you on anything, right? Our members in the top chat, I think Rupali ma'am asked some questions. She immediately got some solutions also. I think we take all these things offline also. I really do not know. Can we create a platform where all of you can join and all of you can help each other in their trades? Because I see many of you give answers which are perfect, right? So we are also thinking on that part, that okay, these are so many people who are very intelligent, who have good experience in adjusting the option trading strategies. So can we create a platform wherein people can write their questions and somebody else can really guide them without our intervention? So we are seeing the pros and cons of that. So hopefully, if possible, we will create some maybe WhatsApp group may not be possible with so many people. Maybe a Telegram channel where everybody can participate, unless and until it becomes a real hotspot. So for members, Can we do that? If you have any ideas on that, please throw that ideas in the comment section so that we can do that, because definitely there is always a need that okay, you are able to validate your thoughts, validate your uh, uh, whatever you are thinking about adjustments in the trade. If you can validate with somebody who knows adjustments, then it gives you huge amount of confidence. But if you have nobody to talk about that, generally you see, you find you are surrounded by people who do not understand these things. So if you know 4 5 people who can just validate your thought during market hours also, that will be really really great. So we are thinking of that. And if many of you are IT guys, if you can help us that okay, what kind of platform will be suitable wherein people cannot abuse it, right? The biggest problem is when you're giving something on a public platform that should not be abused. So how we can do that? Only for members. So if can we have a control on that so that no wrong things are done in that group? So all those things, if you have any ideas, please write to us at info@theoptionschool, or you can write it in the comment section also, right? Thanks for completing 200 and 200 likes. So nice of you. So take care of your trades. Don't just blindly roll over. See, it seems that okay, worldwide everything is okay. Even during the day, everything was okay. But unnecessarily our markets gave a jerk to most of the traders. Let's hope that okay, again we will follow the global markets. We have RBI action, I think, which is coming on 6th. Uh, they don't have much to do, but let us see. So Bank Nifty is more, uh, you can say, nervous on overall scheme of things. So we need to be careful. Markets, if markets go down by another 50, 100 points from there, whether they are recovering or not. So accordingly, you plan your adjustments, right? Don't just unnecessarily go for adjustments when they are not required. So Mr. Raj is saying Google Meet can be an option to meet only uh, members. So I'm not talking about meeting only members. I'm talking about creating a group wherein our intervention is minimum, and all of you can help each other, because all of you also suggest good trades, good adjustments in trades. So maybe if somebody is into a little bit of problem, he can write his trade and ask for suggestions. So there are 5 6 guys who can help that person. So that will become a mutually beneficial group for all of you. And if still, let us say you are in a problem and you think that this is the solution, so can somebody validate in the group? So we would like to create that kind of a group only for members. So we'll see that. I think Telegram seems to be a good option, but we need to explore that. So anybody having any other ideas, please throw those ideas to us so that we can do that, right? Thanks to all of you. Have a great day. Have a profitable day tomorrow, and save your trades to the best possible extent. See you all again, same time, 9 p.m. Good night. Thanks and welcome, Mr. Ajay Gupta, for joining our membership. Thanks to all of you. Definitely, if required, we will definitely come with examples in a members video. Right? Thanks to all of you. Good night.